Hey Dixie, how you doing?
Hi, I'm really good. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mary's such a wonderful character. She's so determined. She's got a great kind of sense of life. I imagine she was the sort of character that you really wanted to play when you read the script and read the book for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, I read the book when I was quite young. I was about 7. So I did really like the story. I knew it really well before I actually did the film. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'd always liked, she's quite like complex, maybe not the typical heroine of the story, just because she starts out as extremely unlikable and not very nice, and then kind of transitions into this all-round better kind of person.
Yeah, and I mean, visually, it's such an amazing film, and this one maybe more so than any of the other versions before is so great for kind of modern audiences because you're able to do things that you weren't able to do before. I mean, how much of that was physical, and how much of that was did you not get to see until you saw the finished film?
Actually, the majority of it was real life. Like there was very little CGI used, and yeah, I mean, it was actually really cool because we got to go to all these places, these actual gardens all around the UK. Actually, going and experiencing them instead of just being in the studio or a green screen. It was a real experience, and it was quite different from. It was quite unique to the film itself.
Yeah, and I really love the relationship between all of you guys as a little kind of a group with all the other actors and all that kind of stuff. You have such a great energy. That must have been so much fun to be able to go to work and not just those guys, but then to work with the likes of Colin Firth and Julie Walters, who I'm sure passed on their wisdom to you.
Yeah, I mean, I really loved. I actually the whole experience, the whole cast were really lovely. I mean, obviously Colin and Judy were really, really cool. I mean, obviously they're really good at their job, but also having seen them on TV and in films and stuff, it was crazy to actually be able to work with them in real life. And as well as that, I mean, Amir and Eden actually, having people sort of my own age on set was actually really nice because it does make a change from usually when you have just adults. But yeah, it was really nice, and just all around, it was a really good experience. I really liked the cast, so yeah.
And for you as a young actress, I mean, this is a fantastic part, but you've picked some pretty good parts, or you've been able to do some pretty good parts. So obviously, Summerland, I saw earlier in the year. It's a great film. Are you enjoying the contrast between all the stuff you're getting to do at the minute? Are you enjoying, playing characters that are of your age, and then you'll be ready to spring into older roles once you get older?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm really lucky to do anything. So I've enjoyed all of them really. I think the Secret Garden is quite unique in that it was like obviously the biggest role, and I was in quite a lot of scenes. So that was kind of special. But all of them, everything I've done, I've really enjoyed. I've been lucky enough to enjoy.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously cinemas are closed at the minute, but we would have had a year of so many kind of big blockbusters and big CGI movies. But something like The Secret Garden, it still feels so intrinsically cinematic. I mean, are you someone that hopes that people see it at home? Obviously people are having different, people want to feel safe and might not want to go and see it at the cinema. But are you happy that people are going to get to see it at all, let alone watch it at home, whether they actually do go to the cinema to see it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good that it's finally coming out. It has been quite a long time, like 2 years since we filmed it. So I just, I think, whatever way you watch stuff, although it would probably in an ideal world be lovelier to watch it in the cinema, it's safety is the biggest priority. So if you watch it at home, I'm sure it'll be just as nice as if you watched it in the cinema.
Absolutely. And I've spoken to so many different actors and actresses and filmmakers and stuff over this crazy time. Have you had something to keep you going during lockdown? Is there like a reality show, or is there some books you've been reading? Because people have told me they've ranged from watching Gordon Ramsay or The Great British Bake Off and all these things to keep them going during this crazy time.
I mean, for the first bit of it, I didn't really have any time to watch anything. I was doing online school all day,
Ah, of course.
took up the majority of my time. But I think for the rest of it, I've been doing quite a few things. Like you said, cooking. I'm watching a lot of baking videos. I was watching some brownie videos earlier. I do love brownies, I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, a lot of baking videos, a lot of true crime as well. Quite interesting, in my opinion. But yeah, quite a mix of shows, I suppose.
Yeah, that's good you say that because my housemate is obsessed with true crime. So that's what she's been doing all through lockdown, watching true crime, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Dixie, thank you so much for your time. Good luck with the movie, and yeah, stay safe.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys! Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey